The following is a talk given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on March 15th, 2014 in Sri Dhama, Mayapur, India. The talk was given during the Sri Caitanya Lila seminar on day number 5.
Today is the Adidas Day of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu.
Today is the Adivas Day of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu.
See how many people are now congregating in Mayapur.
See how many people are now congregating in Mayapur.
So God wanted that the Mayapur should be famous around the world.
Srila Prabhupada wanted that the Mayapur should be famous around the world.
At least to some extent, Mayapur is now famous around India.
At least to some extent, Mayapur is now famous around India. Gradually,
achieve Prabhupada's desires.
Gradually, we hope to achieve Prabhupada's desires.
How the Mayapur Lord influence and spread not only around the world, but around the whole universe.
How the Mayapur influence can spread not only around the world, but around the universe.
Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
He came in His most merciful form.
He came in His most merciful form.
Came to give out the mercy.
He came to give out the mercy.
Freely to the conditioned souls.
Freely to the conditioned souls.
Normally, Kali Yuga people are more materialistic.
Kali Yuga people are more materialistic.
But by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, the people may become more spiritualized.
But by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, the people may become more spiritualized.
By chanting the holy names.
By chanting the holy names.
Mother Sachi was the daughter descending from Nilambar Chakravarti.
Was the daughter descending from Nilambar Chakravarti.
Who lived in Belpur. And he was a very respectable Brahmin. Good astrologer.
A good astrologer.
So the Kazi.
So the Kazi.
He was also. He called Nilambar Chakravarti his uncle.
So the Kazi also called Nilambar Chakravarti his uncle.
And so that meant that Lord Chaitanya was his nephew.
So that meant that Lord Chaitanya was his nephew.
Jagannath Mishra
Jagannath Mishra
he descended from an also very religious family.
He descended also from a very religious family.
I think there are 9 sons,
I think there were 9 sons,
and he was the 7th.
and he was the 7th.
There are also daughters.
There were also some daughters.
So he decided to move to Navadvip
So Jagannath Mishra decided to move to Navadvip
and live by the Ganges.
and live by the Ganges.
So he moved and stayed in Mayapur.
So he moved and stayed in Mayapur.
Sachimata had one after another 8 daughters,
Sachimata had one after another 8 daughters,
but each daughter
but each daughter,
after childbirth
after childbirth,
died. Sometimes our Krishna conscious parents
our Krishna conscious parents
lose their children
lose their children
during or after childbirth or even during pregnancy.
during or after childbirth or even during pregnancy.
So they can remember how Sachimata had 8 such births.
So they can remember how Sachimata had 8 such births.
And each one, the daughter died.
In each one, the daughter died.
Then the 9th issue
Then
was a boy.
Then the 9th conception was a boy,
And his name was Vishwarup.
and his name was Vishvarup.
He was an avatar of Sankarshan.
He was an avatar of Sankarshan,
Was an extension of Balaram.
who is an expansion of Balaram.
So there's a little bit written about Vishwarup.
There's a little bit written about Vishvarup.
The 10th child
The 10th child
was Lord Caitanya,
was Lord Caitanya,
and he was born
and he was born
on the Falgun Purnima.
on the Falgun Purnima.
It happened to be a lunar eclipse.
It happened to be a lunar eclipse.
At that time, everyone was chanting,
At that time, everyone was chanting.
but I talk about that tomorrow morning.
But I will talk about that tomorrow morning.
Sometimes Mother Sachi
Sometimes Mother Sachi
would send the baby
would send her baby,
Vishwambar
Vishvambar,
in mine,
and Nimai,
same person to me,
same person, 2 names,
to get his older brother Vishwarup,
to get his older brother, Vishvarup,
who was staying
who was staying
for a long time
for a long time
in a class
in a class
by Advaita Gosai.
by Advaita Gosai.
Sometimes
Sometimes
she got worried
Mother Sachi would get worried
and say,
and say,
this Advaita Gosai
"This Advaita Gosai,
will turn my son into a sannyasi.
he'll turn my son into a sannyasi."
So then Nimai,
So then Nimai,
sometimes he would sit down and listen to the class.
sometimes he would sit down and listen to the class.
Sometimes he'd drag his brother back.
Sometimes he would drag his brother back.
So, in that famous pastime,
There's that famous pastime.
you probably heard it.
You've probably heard it.
Our Lord Caitanya,
How Lord Caitanya,
when he was just a toddler,
when he was just a toddler,
how there was a Brahmin
how there was a Brahmin
who was a worshiper of Gopal,
who was a worshipper of Gopal,
and
he
stayed at the house of Jagannath Mishra,
so he stayed at the house of Jagannath Mishra.
and Jagannath Mishra Sachimata requested him to please stay for his meals.
And Jagannath Mishra and Sachimata requested him, please stay for your meals.
But he said that he only ate what he offered to his deity and cooked himself.
But he said he only ate what he offered to his deity and cooked himself.
So they said, please cut up all the vegetables, please stay and eat.
They said, please let us cut up all of the vegetables and you please stay and eat.
He said, I'm used to taking fruits and roots.
He said, I'm used to taking fruits and roots.
When you're our guest, please take some rice and dal, vegetable.
When you have a guest, you say, please take sumptuous rice, dal, vegetables,
sweets. Otherwise, we won't be happy.
Otherwise, we won't be happy.
We're attached grihastas.
We're attached grihastas.
We want to see our guests nicely fed.
We want to see our guests nicely fed.
Please, 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 please,
please.
Okay. So then he cooked.
So then he cooked.
And he finished the preparation.
He finished the preparation.
He piled the preparations on a banana leaf.
He piled the preparations on a banana leaf.
And he started meditating on Gopal.
And he started meditating on Gopal.
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 Avayami. Please come. Take this offering, my worshipful Lord. Gopal. Avayami. 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 Boy, what's he doing here? He ate it. Oh no! It's not offerable. He ate it.
Not offerable.
Unofferable.
Unofferable.
The little boy ate it.
The boy ate it.
And then Jagannath Mishra saw Nimai was eating.
Jagannath Mishra saw the boy was eating. Nimai, he was eating.
What?
What?
Why are you doing this? Our guests can't eat.
Why are you doing this? Our guests can't eat.
And he chased with a stick.
Jagannath Mishra chased Nimai with a stick.
He ran under the table.
He ran under the table.
Ran this way, that way.
Went this way and that way.
But the Brahmin stood up. No.
The Brahmin stood up. No.
After all, he's just a child.
He's just a child.
He doesn't know right and wrong.
He doesn't know right and wrong.
Don't punish him, please.
Don't punish him, please.
I told you I'm very much used to taking fruits and roots.
I told you I'm very much used to taking fruits and roots.
And then they're all depressed.
And then they were all depressed.
Please, one more time.
Please, one more time.
Cook for your deity.
Cook for your deity.
Please.
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 Please. Please.
Please.
Okay. Haribo.
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 Back into the kitchen.
Back into the kitchen.
This time they kept Nimai at a neighbor's house.
They kept Nimai at a neighbor's house.
So
They prepared
the offering again.
The offering again.
And they're ready to offer it.
And they were ready to offer it.
So a mendicant.
So a mendicant.
The mendicant.
The mendicant.
He sat down.
He sat down.
And meditation.
And wanted to
in meditation.
In meditation.
First he looked around.
First he looked around.
No Nimai.
No Nimai.
Gopal.
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 Gopal. Mayami.
Mayami.
Please come.
Please come.
Gopal.
Gopal.
Gopal. Gopal. Came Nimai again.
Then came Nimai again.
And he was eating.
And he was eating.
The offering.
The offering.
And the Brahmin.
And the Brahmin.
He said, no. He said, no. Where did this boy come from?
Where did the boy come from?
And this time, Dhama got very angry. Why are you disturbing this Brahman's offering?
Next time Jagannath Mishra came, he said, Why are you disturbing this Brahmana's offering?
And then Nimai was running away.
Then Nimai was running away.
Dhama was chasing him.
Jagannath Mishra was chasing him.
And then the Brahman says, no.
The Brahmin says, no.
Don't punish the boy.
Don't punish the boy.
He's just a child.
He's just a child.
It's all right.
It's all right.
I'll just take fruits and roots.
I'll just take fruits and roots.
The whole family, everybody was very sad.
The whole family, everyone, they were very sad.
They wanted to just serve their guests.
They wanted to just serve their guest.
So at this time, Vishwarup came.
Vishwarup came.
He came. And he was older. He was like a young boy. I doesn't say exactly. He was a young boy.
He was a young boy.
But the Brahmins, what are the fortunate parents of this boy?
The Brahmana said, who are the fortunate parents of this boy?
This boy has all good qualities.
This boy has all good qualities.
And he was praising Vishwarupa.
He was praising Vishwarupa.
Vishwarupa found out why everybody was sad.
Vishwarupa found out why everyone was sad.
He talked to the Brahmin.
And he talked to the Brahmin.
My dear sir,
For you, forgive.
For you cooking again.
For you cooking again.
Not a big thing.
Everything.
Not a big thing.
Not a big thing.
But for my family.
But for my family.
They're very attached. They want to serve their guests.
They're very attached. They want to serve their guests.
Atiti Seva.
Atiti Seva.
And somehow you're not being served.
You're not being served.
So please. One more time. Just prepare the offering.
Just prepare the offering.
All go to sleep.
We'll all go to sleep.
No one will hear.
No one will hear.
No one will be here.
No one will be here.
So this was so nice, so sweet.
So Vishwarupa was so nice, so sweet.
Although he was a boy, he spoke with such grave words. The Brahmana, he accepted. The whole family came to life again. Haribo! 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 They all immediately started chopping up vegetables. Washing rice. Giving him all the ingredients. He just had to put the things on fire. And then he prepared again. Meanwhile, everybody had gone to sleep. It was completely quiet. Not a soul in sight. So again he started his meditation. Gopal, Amayami, please come, take your offering. Gopal. Again, Lord Caitanya had come. As a little child. Why do you come every time? You're calling me. You say Gopal, that's me. You're calling Gopal, and that's me. Then turned into Gopal. And then he turned into Gopal. I come here to do my pastimes. And I'll be spreading the holy name. You can stay and watch the pastimes. But you can't tell anyone. Who I am. Until after I leave. Then Nimai disappeared. Brahmana was so happy. The Brahmana was so happy. He saw the object of his worship. He took that rice. Started rubbing it on his body. Haribo! 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 Jagannath Mishra came out.
saw the rice rubbed.
Saw the rice rubbed all over the Brahmana's body.
They thought, oh, he's really happy.
Well, they thought he's really happy,
But he can't tell anyone.
but we can't tell anyone
Why is he so happy?
why he's so happy.
Haribo.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare